Welcome to another exciting episode of Howard's Opinion. I'm your host, Howard, and I'm thrilled to have you all tuning in today. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you, packed with the latest sports news, analysis, and debates. To kick things off, let's dive into the world of football, specifically the NFL. You might have heard about the recent controversy surrounding Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver A.J. Brown. It seems like Brown has been expressing his frustration with not getting enough touches on the field, and it sparked a lot of discussion among fans and pundits alike. According to reports, Brown recently posted a cryptic message on social media after a game where he only had 7 receiving yards. The post included a Bible quote that seemed to suggest he was feeling underappreciated and overlooked. Of course, this led to speculation about his relationship with quarterback Jalen Hurts and the Eagles coaching staff. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what's the big deal? It's just a player wanting the ball more. But let me tell you, folks, this is a complex issue that goes beyond just one player's ego. It raises questions about team dynamics, play calling, and even the psychology of athletes. Brown has since clarified his comments, stating that he's not trying to be selfish, but rather, he wants to be a go-to guy when the game is on the line. He's emphasized that he loves playing for the Eagles and considers Philadelphia his home. However, it's clear that there's still some tension simmering beneath the surface. As we explore this story further, I want to hear from you, our listeners. Do you think A.J. Brown has a legitimate gripe, or is he just being too sensitive? Should the Eagles be doing more to get him involved in their offense? We'll be discussing this topic and many more throughout the show, so stay tuned for some lively debates and expert analysis. And if you're just joining us, don't worry, we've got plenty of time to dive into all the juicy details. So, sit back, relax, and get ready for another engaging episode of Howard's Opinion. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, ladies and gentlemen. This is Howard Closewell speaking, and we're delighted to dive into our middle segment, where we explore the fascinating tale of Quentin Johnston, the Los Angeles Chargers breakout star who has left everyone in the sports world scratching their heads. Pauses for dramatic effect. As we ponder the intricacies of athletic performance, it's essential to acknowledge that sometimes the most unlikely individuals can rise to prominence, defying expectations and redefining their own narratives. Quentin Johnston, a third-year wide receiver, is a quintessential example of this phenomenon, emphasizes with a raised tone. Who would have thought that a player plagued by dropped passes in practice and preseason games would suddenly emerge as a breakout star? The numbers are nothing short of astounding: 26 receptions for 377 yards and 4 touchdowns. These statistics not only warrant attention, but also prompt us to re-examine our understanding of athletic potential and the factors that contribute to success. Pauses for emphasis. As Brad Gagnon of Bleacher Report astutely observed, Johnston has yet to drop a pass this season, a far cry from his previous woes. This is Howard Closewell speaking, and I must say, the transformation of Quentin Johnston serves as a poignant reminder that athletes are not static entities. They are dynamic, evolving beings capable of growth, adaptation, and redemption. With a hint of Brooklyn flair, the City of Angels has witnessed its fair share of sporting miracles, but Johnston's resurgence is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for perseverance and self-improvement. As we delve deeper into this story, it becomes apparent that Johnston's journey is not merely about individual achievement, but also about the complexities of team dynamics and the role of coaching in fostering player development. In a professorial tone, the Los Angeles Chargers' decision to stick with Johnston, despite his early struggles, demonstrates a commitment to nurturing talent and providing opportunities for growth. In my humble opinion, Quentin Johnston's breakout season is a powerful reminder that sports are not just about winning or losing, but also about the human experience. It's about overcoming adversity, pushing past perceived limitations, and embracing the uncertainty of competition. With a dramatic flourish, the drama of athletic competition is replete with such narratives, and Johnston's story is an inspiring addition to this rich tapestry. As we move forward in our discussion, it's essential to consider the broader implications of Johnston's emergence. How will his continued success impact the Chargers' chances in the league? What lessons can be gleaned from his transformation, and how might they be applied to other athletes struggling to find their footing? Pauses for emphasis. These are questions that warrant careful consideration, and we'll continue to explore them as we navigate the ever-changing landscape of professional sports. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Howard's Opinion, where we'll examine another captivating tale from the world of athletics. The drama, the intrigue, and the insights, all coming up next. This is Howard Closewell speaking, and we'll be back after this break. Dramatic music fades in. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. We're wrapping up today's show with a fascinating story from the world of sports betting. You know I love diving into the numbers and analyzing the trends, and this one's got it all. So, let's talk about the NFL Week 6 odds. The Kansas City Chiefs are facing off against the Detroit Lions, and the betting action is heating up. According to reports, Caesars Sportsbook has taken a significant wager on the Lions, with one bettor putting down $339,000 on the Giants plus 7.5 W1. 113. That's right, folks. If the Giants can keep it within a touchdown, this bettor stands to win $300,000. But what really caught my attention was a smaller bet that paid off big time. A DraftKings sportsbook bettor put down just 15 on a defensive player to score a touchdown in the Chiefs-Jags game at plus 6,500. And guess what? Devin Lloyd's 99-yard interception return for a touchdown made that modest bet worth $920. Now, that's what I call a nice ROI. As we head into Week 6 of the NFL season, it's clear that the betting landscape is more exciting than ever. With new contenders emerging and old favorites struggling to find their footing, every game is a must-watch. So, what does this mean for you, dear listeners? Well, if you're feeling lucky, you might want to consider putting down a wager or two. But remember, always bet responsibly and within your means. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, these are some of my humble thoughts.